All right, I got another one for you guys. This is Dunk from Black Press Comics. I went to see Power Rangers. Yes, I know, I'm a grown man and I'm sitting in the theater by myself on a Saturday afternoon to go see Power Rangers. That movie was good. If you haven't seen Power Rangers, if you are a fan of the original Power Rangers, and I'm talking Billy, Trini, Kimberly, Jason, and Zach, the first, Mighty Morphin, go see this movie. I was so pleasantly surprised at how enjoyable this movie was. When I left the theater, I stood up and it hit me like, this was actually a really good movie. You cared about what happened to these people. You wanted to see them succeed. It made you interested in the movie, in the characters. I mean, it had little twists and little turns. There were some great nods. And I'm not going to spoil anything for you in terms of how the movie turns out. But it was just so much fun. Like, you sat there and you were just smiling at just some of the dumb things and some of the great things, but mostly great things. There weren't a whole lot of dumb things in it. It wasn't overly goofy. It wasn't silly. It wasn't when they're jumping around and you hear the whooshing sounds, or there wasn't any of the ha and the hiya and the kias and just the dumbness that we grew up on, people my age, and remember however old I am, that we grew up on and, you know, we were subjected to while watching these ridiculous Power Rangers. Like, if you remember Power Rangers being awesome, if you look at it now, it's not so awesome anymore. But this was actually very entertaining, to the point where when I left the theater, I said to myself that I must see this again, because it was fun. It was just awesome. And if you haven't seen Power Rangers, I suggest you do. If it's too late to see Power Rangers, rent it, buy it, because it'll be worth the buy. I know I'm actually going to buy it myself. Rent it, buy it. I frown upon the possibility of piracy, but, you know, people do whatever if you have a Fire Stick or what have you, blah, blah, blah. Power Rangers. Yes. I mean, honestly, unequivocally, yes. Now, one of the things and I'm going to say this as a balance to the subject, I am a very harsh critic of movies. When I watch a movie, I will get bored in 5 minutes with the movie. And I mean, I was bored in Jupiter Ascending, and there was a ton of action in that. I was bored in John Carter, and I got 5 minutes in, I was like, this is stupid. I don't care. I watched a few minutes of Power Rangers, and I was like, I must know what's going on, because this movie was fun. It was interesting, and Bryan Cranston his purpose made sense. Everything, honestly speaking, everything in this movie made sense, because there was no room for dumbness. The way they wrote the story, it all made sense. And I can't wait to see what they're going to do next, because they need to do another Power Rangers. In fact, I think I read that if this movie performs well, they have plans for a Power Rangers franchise. I mean, it probably is going to mirror the success, well, I won't say the success, but mirror the path that they took for Transformers. Because what are we on, our 4th or 5th Transformers movie? Dear God, help us all. We keep making these terrible things. But Power Rangers is going to be entertaining as long as they keep doing it the same way. And now, also as part of this, I'm going to say, those of you who are Voltron fans, I know you're mad. Trust me, I am too, because they were supposed to do a Voltron movie. They never did. And I understand now why, because they did Power Rangers.